Hi, thank you for being here. My name is Jennifer, and this is a short, gentle yoga practice focused on your upper body. You don't need any props for this practice, just a yoga mat or something soft and supportive underneath your body. So we'll get started in a child's pose. So you can come to all fours, tabletop, hands and knees. And either knees as wide as your mat with your big toes touching, or knees together. Start to send your hips down towards your heels, and then your upper body relaxes down towards the mat, either on top of your thighs with your knees together, or with your knees wide, relaxing your upper body between your thighs. You can rest your forehead down on the mat. Your arms can stretch out long on your mat, palms face down. And slowly start to deepen your breath here. Full inhales in through your nose. Long exhales out through your nose. You might want to start to count your breath, maybe an inhale for a count of 4, exhale for a count of 4, maybe inhale for a count of 4, exhale for a count of 6. Take 3 more deep breaths here, relaxing your forehead down on the mat. Relaxing your hips down towards your heels. Breathe into the back side of your body, lengthening from the crown of your head into your hips, long through your spine. On your next inhale, lift up and start to walk your hands over to the left side of your mat, stretching through the right side of your body. You can keep your hands on your mat parallel to one another, side by side, or start to walk your right hand on top of your left. Reach up and over with your right hand here. Relax your right hip down and back towards your heel. Breathe into the right side of your body. On your next inhale, walk your hands back through center, stretch long here from your fingertips to your hips. On an exhale, walk your hands over to the right. Stretch up and over with your left hand. You can keep your hands side by side, parallel on the mat, or walk your left hand on top of your right. Stretch your left hip back and down towards your heels. Reach up and over with your left hand. Breathe into the left side body here. Inhale, walk your hands back through center. Stretch long from your fingertips to your hips. Take one full breath here. Inhale through the nose. Feel the sides of your body widen to the left and the right. And exhale, relax your hips down towards your heels, your forehead into the mat. On your next inhale, press into your hands and knees. Lift up to your tabletop. Hands are directly under your shoulders, maybe wrists just a little bit in front of your shoulders here. Knees are directly under your hips. We'll find a few rounds of cat and cow. Inhale to arch through your spine, drop your belly, lift your chest, lift your tailbone. Exhale to round your spine, tucking your chin, tucking your tailbone, drawing your belly button up and in. Inhale, arch, broad through your collarbones. Look up. Exhale, round, press the floor away. And continue a few times like that. You can move back and forth, up and down, arching and rounding through your spine. You can find some C curves through your spine, moving through the side body, gazing back towards your left hip, and then back towards your right hip. Maybe making some big circles with your hips, moving back towards your child's pose, and then forward towards an upward facing dog shape. Any movement here that feels good. Move first in one direction and then reverse. Breathing deep here. Your inhales, try to feel your body, sides of your body expand wide to the right and the left. Exhales, feel your body relax, soften, releasing any tension. Take an inhale and come back to your neutral tabletop, hands and knees. On an inhale, stretch your left hand up towards the ceiling. Chest opens towards the left. Maybe circle out your wrist here, right and left. You might send your arm in big circles here, moving through your shoulder. Again, move forward and then move backward. Even on both directions. Inhale, spiral your chest open, maybe gaze up, lift your left hand. Exhale, thread your left arm underneath your right shoulder, come down onto your left shoulder. Relax the left side of your head on your mat. You can keep your right hand flat in front of your face, using that to peel your chest open. You can start to walk your right hand flat out onto the mat overhead. Breathing into the stretching sensation that you feel in your body. Maybe in your shoulders, your chest, your upper back, maybe your hips. Moving slowly, start to bring your right hand back in front of your face. Press here gently, start to unwind. Lift your left hand back up towards the ceiling. Exhale, left hand meets your right, tabletop. Maybe find one round of cat and cow here, or you can press your hips back towards child's pose, or hold in tabletop. On your next inhale, lift your right hand up towards the ceiling, spiral your chest open to the right, maybe circle out your right wrist, maybe send your arm in big circles, moving your shoulder, first in one direction and then the other. Inhale, lift your right hand up, spiral your chest open to the right. Exhale, thread your right arm underneath your left shoulder. Come down onto your right shoulder, right temple. Hips stay directly above your knees. You can keep your left hand down in front of your face, pressing gently to spiral your chest towards the left. You can start to reach your left hand overhead. And breathing into the sensations you feel in your body here. Maybe feels different from the other side. And taking note of that with kindness, with awareness. Inhale, press into your left hand. Start to unwind here. Lift your right hand up towards the ceiling. Exhale, right hand meets your left. Tabletop. Hold here or find a few movements through cat and cow. Maybe press your hips back towards child's pose. Inhale and come back to your tabletop. Take a full exhale here. On your next inhale, stretch your left leg back behind you. Toes can stay down on the mat, or you can lift your heel in line with your hip. Stretch out here long from the sole of your left foot to the crown of your head. On an exhale, we'll come into pigeon pose, bringing your left knee behind your left wrist, left ankle behind your right wrist, and then start to walk your right leg long behind you. Toes pointing straight back from your right hip. You can stay lifted up like this with your fingertips pressing into the mat. Chest is lifted, crown of your head up towards the ceiling. You can start to walk down to your elbows. Maybe relax your forehead down on the mat. We'll take 3 deep breaths here. You might find a little movement shifting your hips from side to side. You could walk your upper body over to the left, over to the right. Maybe find another little twist through your upper body, sending your right arm threaded underneath your left shoulder, coming to relax down on the right shoulder, right temple. Breathe into the stretching sensations that you feel in your body here. One more full breath here. As you inhale, feel the sides of your body go wide to the left and right. Exhale, relax down into the shape. Inhale, start to lift your upper body. You can stay here for a breath or two, lifted, crown of your head up towards the ceiling. Or start to press into your hands, draw your left knee back to meet your right. Any movement here that feels good, maybe some cat and cow. And from your tabletop, extend your right leg back behind you. You can keep your toes down on the mat and press out through your heel, or lift your heel in line with your hip. Find length through your spine from the crown of your head to the sole of your right foot. And on your next exhale, we'll come into pigeon pose. Right knee behind right wrist, right ankle behind your left wrist. Your heel could be close in towards your hip here. Then walk your left leg long behind you, toes pointing straight back from your hip. You can stay lifted here, fingertips pressing into the mat, chest is up, crown of your head up towards the ceiling. You could start to come down to your elbows. Maybe relax your forehead down onto the mat. Maybe find any of those same variations from the other side, moving your upper body to the left or the right, sending your left arm underneath your right, coming down onto your left shoulder, left temple. 3 deep breaths here. Breathe into the stretching sensations you feel in your body. Use your inhales to create space. Use your exhales to release tension. On an inhale, start to lift your upper body. You can stay lifted like this for a few breaths, or start to press into your hands. Draw your right knee back to meet your left in tabletop. Maybe find a little movement here through your hips or through your spine. And then from your tabletop, gently swing your feet to one side and come to sit on your hips. Make your way onto your back. You can roll down slowly or come down to elbows. And then draw your knees in towards your chest. Give yourself a big squeeze here. And then you can stay like this with your knees drawn in towards your chest, or you can bring your feet back flat onto the mat. Let your knees fall over to the right, extending your arms out like a T from your shoulders, or you can bend your elbows into a little cactus shape. Your gaze can stay up, straight up towards the ceiling with the back of your head resting on the mat, or you can turn to look over your left shoulder. Breathing into the left side of your body here. Full deep breaths. Inhale, slowly untwist. You can draw your knees in towards your chest, or you can keep your feet flat on the mat. Exhale, let your knees fall over to the left. Extend your arms out like a T or bend at the elbows for a cactus shape through your arms. You can keep the back of your head resting on the mat with your gaze up at the ceiling, or turn to look over your right shoulder. Breathe into the sensations you feel in your body here, maybe through your shoulders, your chest, your neck, your ribs, your spine, and your hips. Inhale, draw your knees back in towards your chest. Start to untwist here. And then separate your knees, reach your hands for the outsides of your feet. Send your feet straight up towards the ceiling for a happy baby pose. You can start to gently pull on your feet to draw your knees down towards your armpits. And you can gently kick your feet into your hands, starting to feel a little stretching sensation through the hips. You might rock a little side to side here, maybe bend one knee and straighten the other. Taking one more full and deep breath here. And slowly start to release, coming to lie flat on your mat. Your arms and legs can be wide or close together. And we'll rest here in Shavasana for a few deep breaths. And you're welcome to stay as long as you like, resting here. As you feel ready to release and come up, you can start to wiggle your fingers and toes, circle out your wrists and ankles, draw your knees in towards your chest and roll onto your right side for a few deep breaths. And press up to a comfortable seat. And I thank you so much for being here and for practicing with me. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Namaste.